Or red light. Or green light. Red light.
Red light.
light.
Why she got such long hair?
I don't know.
Nope, it still has to be moving. You're gonna die right here.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm dead.
You're. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it has to be moving in a rhythm.
Dang, man.
Dang.
And these Reddit boards are getting insane. Specifically, insane about parents. And I've seen plenty of them. I've seen my fair share of insane parents. And I'll say this, my parents aren't insane.
Mine are.
But they do have some insane tendencies. My mom and her inability to just like let things be and not try and help her. That woman is a detriment to herself. I love her to death, but she is so willing and adamant to help everyone else that she forgets to take care of herself. My dad is a person who, you know, if you tell him to not work, he will fight you. If you tell, like, the dude busted his shoulder up, cut his thumb up real bad. I'm talking, like, down to, like, the tendon. He could barely move his thumb at all. He busted up his shoulder, cut the tendon in his thumb, and then, like, busted up his knee. And we were all saying, take a break. And he literally looked at me and my stepmom Kim and was just like, y'all gonna think I'm weak. No, the fact that you've lasted this long is a testament to like how tough you are, how strong you are. But I swear, man, my dad just doesn't like. He'll hurt himself to prove a point, just to prove like how how resilient he is and like how willing he is to do a job. It's like I get that, but dear goodness, man, you gotta pull back the reins every now and again.
Just flesh wounds, Nate. Just flesh wounds.
Yeah. That pain of not being reliable, that's eternal. Like, I love you, Dad, but
It's just that generation in and of itself, like, and the generation before. There's been a couple in a row that are just full of this inability to accept the reality of their situation beyond like, no, I'm gonna fucking do this. They will like die shoveling snow to get their vehicles so they can go to work, or they will,
yeah,
you know, I mean, just crazy things to prove a point. And the point is, I ain't no bitch.
right. I ain't no weakling. I ain't no invalid.
And that's literally it.
That's it. Yeah, and you have to respect it to a certain degree, but at some point you just got to be like, sit down before I put you down with a tranquilizer dart.
Yeah, there's a fine line between being the man and just complete lunacy.
Yes. But what are you going to do, man? Parents are going to do whatever they want. It's their lives. I mean, I'm not one to tell my dad how he can live his life. I can worry about him and all that.
I don't even start to try.
I've stopped. I'm in my 30s now, and my dad, like, he's in his 50s approaching. He's going to be 60 here in the next, I think, 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he's contemplating retirement, and I'm hoping he takes it because how long he's been burning that candle at both ends. I mean, I hope he lasts longer.
The Army had to force my dad into retirement, so I don't see him ever forcing himself into retirement. Like, it's just ridiculous. Even when he's like, just like your dad, you tell me about all the projects and stuff. It's like his downtime and his off time, he's still working.
Yeah, he's still working.
Still working.
And working his ass off for everyone else that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because there's some people, I've heard it's sort of like a runner's high. It's a worker's high. Like, people enjoy improving the lives of others. And to a certain case, I get that. I mean, I've done my best to help out everyone I know around me to help them provide for themselves. And, you know, whether that's helping rebuild their computer, get old files off of, like, for instance, my stepmom was convinced that this computer was dead and there was no chance of her ever getting her files back off of it, which had like a bunch of old photos from like family get-togethers and all that. I'm like, Kim, hold on a second. All right. Boop. Here you go. That's all the photos and everything else on this hard drive right here. Enjoy. And she was just like,
You're a wizard, Harry.
basically, this is just like, what magic is this?
Yeah.
You've provided me with such great memories. It's like, it's basic stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can, I've tried to explain basic stuff to them sometimes. They don't want to hear it. They're set in their ways and they're just content with everything they've got.
Yeah.
My stepmom, I've helped her improve. Oh my gosh, dude! I helped her improve this laptop that I helped her find. Like I put new RAM in it. I put a new, a new fan in it because one of the fans got broken. And then she told me, I don't know what happened. My camera's not working. And I look, and there's a function key. If you press, it's like function and F8. It cuts the camera off. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kim, real quick. There you go. And she's just like, oh my gosh. I spent like 2 weeks like trying to figure out what was wrong. I'm like, Kim, you turned it off. All, like, function F8. There, it's off again. Back on again. There you go. And that's... And she was just mystified. Like, I can't believe... I'm like, Kim, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Shit happens.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And speaking of shit happens, MK. So,
Okay.
We got this video here. Insaneparents. Why is this on YouTube? Yeah, I ask myself that question all the time. Why is this on YouTube?
Why?
Why?
There's no reason for it.
That he should have done that. He's just a boy.
Insane parents yelling at me because my bank account is empty. My money in a bank account only I know exists.
Fair.
Nice try. Imagine coming home with your report card and your parents do a react video. Hey, we just had a banger episode over on Illuminati about horrible vlogger parents. This is
Yeah.
Javier, and he was surrendered today because his kid was not do his homework. What? Are you freaking kidding me?
No, don't do that. Don't take away the dog because the kid won't do his homework. No need. Why are you punishing the dog for the kid not doing his thing? What is wrong with you? What is...
The trauma that kid's gonna have to deal with.
The dog as well, man. Like, what did the dog do? Did the dog do anything? No. Oh, the kid didn't do his homework. Well, let's send the dog to the shelter.
Well, honestly,
that'll prove a point. Fuck you.
Honestly, so long as somebody adopts the dog, it'll probably be in a better place.
Probably so. I'd take that dog. I love dogs like that, dude.
Me? Wow! Strong starts, I gotta say. When your kid says he hates school, so you make him hate home too. Parent. My mom is withholding my unemployment and took the grant the CARES Act gave out to students. You were approved for unemployment. It's $578 a week, but you can only keep $78. The rest is going towards school and Charlie. Also, UConn sent me an email about the refund, so that money is mine. I let you keep $100 to buy food.
I'm moving out. I'm gonna live in a friggin'. I'm gonna go and I'm going to rent a storage unit for $25 a month. It's outdoors, so I won't have any heating or anything like that. But there's an outlet just outside of it that I can run a heating thing into there, and I will sleep in there just so I don't have to deal with that kind of shit. That is stupid.
I will send the cops to your front door. I got
Go get
dumped
'em.
for having red hair. My boyfriend's mom didn't want to risk having ginger grandchildren, so she made him dump me. He married a blonde and has 2 ginger kids. Karma. My kids are blonde. Oh! Family.
Oh, snap.
How come you never sit and socialize with us? Me, sits with family, gets insulted by entire family. Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. What's your...
Yeah, I had some relatives that were like that. There's family members that will pick at you and try and like get a pecking order going instead of just enjoying the time we all have together, because nobody lives forever. Instead of just enjoying life and all that, they have to, constantly belittle you and make sure that that, this is their world. You're lucky to exist in it. And, I've dealt with family members like that, and yeah, there's a reason why when I go to Thanksgiving meals at my grandma's house, I sit on the opposite side of the garage because I don't want to deal with them. Fuck those people. And that's my family I'm talking about. And to my family members who watch this, you know who you are.
Your idea of a perfect morning? One that starts with a phone call from my son telling me he's repented and is now serving the Lord. Move out. Yeah, one problem. I sorta can't. Whenever a minor posts to this subreddit and the comments say to move out, my goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, because minors can just leave whenever they want. They've got...
No, it takes, there is emancipation laws. If you are a child and you have the means to support yourself, you can actually go to a courtroom and you can file for emancipation from the home in which you are currently living, whether you be in an orphanage, whether you or your birth parents or anything. There's been several people who've done that. Hey, I know somebody who did that.
Got infinite money and the ability to do what they want, sure. My mom has put an onion in the corner of every room in the house because WhatsApp advised her to. This is the peak of WhatsApp Mother's Cult. I am unable to can the WhatsApp Mother's Cult. I don't like the sound of that.
What the fuck kind of stupidity
Here's what I would ask her, Mom, what are the onions for?
I'd be like, you really need to stop watching Dr. Oz. You just...
Yes.
This is some crack addict.
Stop listening to Sanjay Gupta.
People who do meth do this.
Yes.
Don't.
Yeah. Stop it. Get some help.
Mother impersonated me to Bank of America to remove $1,500 from my account of my awarded scholarship money as punishment for her ex-husband not paying for her vacation. So your mom committed a felony in robbing you of thousands of dollars?
That's fraud. That is fraud. You need to go to the bank and be like, hey, can you pull up the security camera footage from this day? Yeah, that's not me. That's my mother. She has no right to access this account. This is my account. Why was my mother allowed to access my account?
That's super hammered, dude.
That's fucked. Your mother, I'm not going to say, throw her in jail.
And we get these situations where you feel like you're entitled to behave a certain way towards people or do certain things that you wouldn't do to anybody else. If you wouldn't do this to somebody that you work with or talk to them this way, don't do it to your family members. If you are angry about something and you would not act this way towards somebody out in public, don't do it to your family.
Yeah, why would you do it to your family?
Because people feel entitled to. They feel like it's their. That's where they're at in their relationship.
Makes zero sense.
No.
In reality. Anyway.
Not thousands, but wait, straight up, she stole almost everything you had? Dude, I'm all for suing Mom. I literally did all my chores when I was asked, and I was still grounded. I actually can't anymore. This isn't a fucking game. You're Lizard too. You're staying home today and tomorrow. I literally did nothing wrong. You did nothing I asked you to do. I did everything you asked me to do. Look around. Laundry? The laundry's done. The pellets are in the stove. The heat clicked itself off. It clicked itself off. I clicked it back on. It's not my fault it's cold. I told you last night to do that and the laundry when you got in. It's all done. Last night? Oh, Mom's moving the goalposts.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I'm angry today, so I want to punish somebody to make myself feel better. And then they look for everything. They move the goalpost every time just so that they can feel satisfied. It's just like they disappointed and ruined your day, so now their day is a little bit better. Mothers and parents who do this, you are clinically insane. Get help. Sorry.
So that she can make you wrong. My parents, be honest, we won't be mad at you. Me tells the truth. My
Gets
parents
mad.
start screaming at me. Those bastards lied to me. Abuse.
Those
Mom,
bastards
Dad,
lied to
there's
me.
someone outside my window. And you think I want to see that? That sounds scary as hell. Leave us alone, you little nerd. Yeah. Sorry your parents are such assholes. It's fine. Growing up, my parents always gave me for being sick in the mornings. What's wrong with you? Are you on drugs? No, Mother. That's what happens when you force a lactose-intolerant child to drink milk every day. Happy Mother's Day to the woman who called the cops on me when she didn't find me in my room sleeping in the middle of the night and thought I snuck out of the house. I was downstairs in the kitchen eating cereal and also 22.
Hurry, my daughter's missing. How old is your daughter? 22? When was the last time you saw her? When she went to bed? Has it been... Have you looked around the rest of the house? It's like, she's not in her room, so she's gone. Someone's taken her. It's like... Ma'am,
No.
I want you to go around your house and I want to make sure 100% that your daughter's missing. Oh, she's in the kitchen. It's like, oh, very good, ma'am. It's like, but she could have been good night, ma'am.
Boomer parent, a logical argument from their child. I don't like your attitude.
Every time. Every time. Anytime I was winning an argument. Dude, I was winning an argument against my dad because I was telling my dad that Turkey, like the country, Turkey, like, is partly in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, and I was just like, Dad, Istanbul is considered part of Europe. Why is it that? And then he was just like, son, it's like, and he went with the whole, it's like, your attitude isn't really doing you any favors. I'm like, but I'm right. And it took him a whole 2 days for him to finally nut up and just be like, son, I actually looked in a book and everything, and you were right. You were right. And just walked off. Like, I'm like, is that gonna give me my night I was grounded back? No. Okay. All right. You're welcome.
Remember, kids aren't allowed to be somewhat intelligent. Look, there's a lot of nuance in the world that kids don't understand. Hell, that a lot of young adults don't understand.
Yeah.
But parents have to stop this whole f***ing game of, because I am older, you are mentally handicapped and stupid, and we don't like that. So you are never, ever, ever allowed to be right. My mom breaking my phone so I won't have evidence of her abuse. Me who backed everything up on Google Drive. Nice try, bitch. 27,000 people believe this is the potato drawing out the fever and not oxidizing. These poor kids. Oh, good God. My granny told me about making a potato necklace to draw out fevers. It turns completely black. And y'all, it really works. Nolan's fever yesterday was 102 and now he's at 98. Wow. Dude. My mother, after she kicked me out, when she found letters my girlfriend wrote for me, we're both girls. I'm not getting married. Our babies' names mean marriage, right? What? I'm coming to get my stuff from your house. No, I have nothing for you, and you don't have access to my house, and I will send all the letters to Tamer? I will consider you died and get divorced from your father, and if you come near here, I will call the cops on you. Wow.
So your mother's obviously drunk right now. Because, this egregious amount of spelling errors either dictates retardation or drunk. Either way, you shouldn't listen to your mother, if that's the case. Especially if you're a grown adult.
Just know, always know this, you deserve better than that. Your mom doesn't deserve you. And hey, anybody out there, just a quick call out to all of you. If you've ever had to deal with this, thankfully, on my part, I haven't, okay? I'm not straight. I'm not gay, but I'm not straight, okay? I've never had to deal with this at all, and I see a lot of people that do. Just know, you don't owe them anything at all. You don't. You didn't ask to be brought into the world. They chose to bring you into the world. You don't owe them anything. And you know what? If they want to give you an ultimatum like this over something relating to how you were born, Oh, cool. F 'em. Your life is gonna be a lot better for it. I promise. A lot better. You know, older people used to say, mainly the boomers and Gen Xers, you can't choose your family. I've always said, F that. Yes, you can. Of course you can. You can't choose your parents, biologically speaking, but you can choose your f***ing family. And trust me, you can choose a lot better in a lot of instances than what you were dealt. I'm going to an Iron Maiden concert. I'm also almost 30. We just looked at the Iron Maiden website and a video. It's straight from the devil. My heart just keeps breaking over and over. Mom, it's an 80s metal band. Dad has their cassettes in the basement from when he used to listen to them. It's fine. He said he didn't, but I don't know. I will look. I just know that I watched the video, The Number of the Beast, and it is just sickening. It is not fine. Just the picture alone on their website is sickening. Pray for your mind. Mom, shut the f*** up. When the
yeah. Like, 30 years old and you're still having to listen to that. It's like, Mom, I'll call you and tell you how the concert was.
When
problem asks
this meme.
you what the problem is, and then when you're honest and they verbally abuse you. To the lady at Costco with her son on a leash, I'm sorry that I asked if he was a rescue. The profanity wasn't necessary, but thank you for not sicking him on me. My father tracking me while I'm on a date. Where are you? We just left grilled. Which one? Winter Garden? So you're not at the Botanic Gardens? No, we're chilling in public. There's an iPlay? We're going to the arcade. Why have you turned your location off? Why are you tracking me? This is definitely dad and daughter. One of my favorite videos ever is, I think his name is Bo of the Fifth Column. I think that's what he calls himself. Made like a 5-minute video just talking about how we need to end this whole daddy intimidating the dates thing because it's fucking gross and fucking creepy and not fucking funny. Will you unblock my laptop?
It can be funny. Hate to say it, but it can be funny. Although I did have the whole situation where the dad basically, like, told me that he did not want me dating his daughter, period, at all. And it was for the dumb reason of the fact that, you know, I wasn't black or Hispanic, and, you know, she didn't want her...
Enough. You weren't black and Hispanic enough.
Well, her dad told me straight to my face, like, he did not want his daughter dating a white boy. And...
Could you just, like, sever off, like, 8% of your body or something? Be like...
just
like... Or cousin it, or the...
Yeah, like the hand, like, just...
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's all 8% of me that's black. Is that good enough to date your daughter? Like, fucking dickhead. I still think about that.
It's really
I was in the
fucked
middle
up.
of some coding courses. Mom is not going to unblock you either. She's the one that blocked you in the first place. I'm trying to take coding classes, so I have something to major in college. I can't use my iPad or phone because I have to use Python, and they don't work on mobile devices. This is me trying to do something that will give me a better future, but I can't if I can't access the courses. Good for you. You should have asked for a Wi-Fi hotspot-capable phone. Who the f*** are you talking to? Because you should punch him right in the nose.
Yeah.
My son turns 5 at the end of this year, so I have to enroll him in school. The school's just told me I can't come and breastfeed him at recess and lunch.
5. This child is 5. This child is 5. Why is he still breastfeeding?
But I read, shut the fuck up. I saw a show that said, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop being a fucking idiot. Stop it.
Stop it.
You know,
Get
why?
some help.
Why, dude?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think that this is where the line between, like, being a good mother is crossed, and you're being I'm a self-important, way too involved mother that thinks literally my presence for the rest of this creation's life is what has to happen. Like, if I am not the centerpiece in this creation's life forever, it just can't be without me. The child's life is not your fucking life. It's not.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's the parents who try to push what their dreams and aspirations are onto the child, and the child just winds up even more messed up.
I mean, 5 years, have another baby if you need to breastfeed that fucking bad.
Yes.
I mean, that is lunacy beyond. That is multiple years of you being batshit fucking crazy.
Absolutely. 100% insane.
I don't know what to do. I feel like they're discriminating against me. I'm
Holy
still breastfeeding
shit.
my 7
Oh,
wow.
It's like, I'm such a victim. I'm such a victim that I live in a country where
And still the comment section. You're not more of a victim than me.
Yeah. That's all it is. Every comment section is just like, well, I'm a bigger victim than you. People should be sucking my dick. That's what it shit, yeah.
Year-old. It's why I made the choice to homeschool.
Oh.
What the rent? Me? My mom, who took all my money and is claiming that she doesn't owe me? What the is up with people's mothers stealing all their money? I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to cancel the art raffle because my parents destroyed my art tablet. It's been smashed into pieces because I didn't get up on time this morning. I can't do art now, one of the only things that I love. I can't even afford to replace it. Serious emotional abuse. Isn't it awesome? Loving and respecting your children, making your children fear you. God, there are so many movies I've seen where there's this rhetoric of your children aren't your friends, they're your children, and you have to make that established relationship first. And I can kind of understand some of the merits there, but also I can't. What the is up with this make your children terrified of you bullshit? What is it?
I would say the biggest thing with that, my dad, I was afraid of my dad to a certain degree because, you know, my dad, whenever, I messed up real bad one time. Messed up real bad. And my mom, like, usually I went in and told my mom, and my mom would discipline me or something like that. And she's like, oh no, you go upstairs and you wait. I'm going to tell your dad when he gets home. And here's the thing. My dad never hit me, like punched me or anything like that. He whipped me. You know, that's, you know, he spanked me. That's, you know, that's part of, you know, being an adult. And I think I was like 7 or 8. And I go upstairs and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. All of a sudden I hear my dad come in. I hear my mom and my dad chat back and forth like, he did what? Open the door, son. And it was that, like, that's a tactic to a certain degree. See, the fear in that regard, that is, I think that's, to a certain degree, effective parenting, but having them be in fear of you all the time, like, if you've done something bad, yeah, you need to be disciplined in that regard. But, you know, there's taking things too far. And, you know, my parents never took things too far. But I would say that, you know, I question their merits on child raising to a certain degree, to a little bit of a degree. Anyway.
It's just some remnant left over from the atomic/nuclear family where the father was allowed to beat the fuck out of everybody in the house and do whatever he wanted. We gotta stop this shit, dude. It's gross. It's nasty. Why don't you try loving the children that you decided to bring into the world under your guise? Stop it. My mom is the type of person who will dig through the trash to harass me on what I've been eating. So, let it be known that I do not live under her roof, and even if I did, this is not okay. This is beyond insane. You don't even live with her? She comes over and digs through your fucking shit to make fun of you?
That's
me chilling on my phone in the next room while my...
That's a sociopath. If anything, I would stop, if my mother did that to me constantly, I'd stop talking to her. And then when she started asking, it's just like, why don't you talk to me anymore? I'd just be like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom. You just wouldn't enjoy it because I actually have a trash can that locks, and you wouldn't be able to, you know, point it. It's like, I just want you to be taking better care of yourself. It's just like, no, you don't. You just want to belittle me. So I'm cutting out the middleman, and I'm just telling you, no.
My parents talk about how much of a kid I am. Why do parents ruin your day and then act like they didn't ruin your day and wonder why you're in a bad mood? Oh, because parents aren't allowed to be incorrect. You're always wrong. Even when you become an adult and you get rid of the shackles of you're a child, therefore stupid and are not allowed to be right, you're still not allowed to be right. My dad thinks he's entitled to my money, which I don't have much of, because it's Christmas. PayPal me the money now, Sam. I'm not sending you any money. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You will send it to me or you will not see my sister this Christmas, and that is a promise. I don't want to anyway if you're going to be there. I need to buy a new car, coward. Cool, I don't care. When are you going to send me the money? You deserve me? I'm not sending any money. All right, Samson, have a bad Christmas. Okay. I'm taking my kids out of the blank school district. My 10-year-old just told me that his teacher told the class that humans are animal. I'm pissed. Should I not be? She wasn't directly talking to him. This was a class lesson, subject of the day. I didn't know the taught Scientology in public school.
It's not Scientology, that's called biology.
The sand that the foundations of these people have been built on, like if that information shakes you to the core, it's like, what are they really grasping onto reality with?
Nothing. They've just been living in ignorant bliss their whole lives, and they're just coasting off of that. I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't either.
So I pay $300? I think I'm on crack, guys. I pay $380 a week to her mother. My daughter comes to see me because she was crying because she misses me and made her own way to see me as her mom tells her she is not allowed to see me. She's 14. And this is what she comes out wearing to school. My money is not looking after my daughter. It's lining the pockets of her mother, and this breaks my heart.
Wow.
Yes, I did go straight to the shops and bought her a new pair of school shoes, as no way would I let her go tomorrow wearing these. This system is fucked, as if this is not child neglect. And tell me why I'm paying nearly $400 a week while she drives her hotted up Jeep, smokes and drinks and has fake boobs, but this is what her daughter deals with. I don't know the situation. That one I won't touch.
I'll touch that.
Yeah, why? I wonder why. Wonder why he won't touch it.
I guess.
I mean, it was all good to go and bash the fathers of the atomic age. That was perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah, but...
But the mothers of the modern age can't touch that one.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I guess you're afraid, Robin.
Well, I mean, if we're going to be real,
Let's
be real. Why not?
Yeah.
There's still 3 minutes left in the video. You don't got 20 seconds to point out how that shit happens in a system where the mother can get away with anything, remain the sole guardian of a child, and a father who is perfectly fit to be the sole guardian, unless is married to a woman, has an iceberg's chance in hell of having sole custody.
Yeah.
Why?
It's because of the broken system we got. The system's fucked.
Not saying there aren't issues for women.
No,
obviously, that's
obviously.
the case. It's just bullshit to deny that fit fathers cannot, almost without going bankrupt in court, get custody of their kids away from unfit mothers.
I don't get it, man.
Your payment is messed up. It works fine for me. So your password to Netflix is this? Good morning. Can you please just watch YouTube and not harass me about Netflix while I'm in the hospital with my baby? We're having some problems, and this is really quite inconsiderate. Netflix works for me. You have my login and password. I don't know how to fix it for you. We're still in the hospital. She lost too much weight and is having problems with jaundice. We'll be here until she gains enough weight. My milk supply came in, though, which will help. Great. We got to go home. Maggie finally stopped losing weight and gained an ounce. Cool. Is Netflix really that much more important to you than your sick granddaughter? Apparently. My mom bitching at the staff, me trying to signal to them how sorry I am. Isn't that great? Look, I think at this point, I've trained my parents in a way. You gotta kind of like train them a little bit, right? Sure, it's totally fine to ask for something to be replaced if it was messed up or if they didn't bring the right thing that you asked or whatever. That's normal, but you don't have to be a little bitch about it. I've said that how many times on this channel? So I don't know. I think my mom knows that if she ever gets like crazy with someone, I'm just gonna be pissed. And I'm like, fine, you can walk back to the house. I don't care, man. You want to be a jerk? You can walk like a jerk. No, I don't actually strand my mom places. Get over it. Car pulled up with unresponsive kid. I tubed him. We coded him for a good hour. Never got him back. His mom stopped his asthma meds and was giving him essential oils from an article she read. The essential oil quacks killed a child today with no recourse. Let that sink in.
A woman needs to be brought up on charges of child neglect and manslaughter. That is insane.
Call CPS. Wait, dude.
Too late.
He's dead.
He's
Are
dead.
there more children in that household? Because in that case, sure.
Yeah, but for this kid, this poor soul that's no longer with us,
Too little, too late.
call the cops. Call
Yeah.
the cops right now. Have it brought up on charges of
That's
child
at
neglect.
least manslaughter.
Yeah, and child neglect and manslaughter. Like manslaughter, that'll get her 10 years minimum.
Could be
behind
20, you
bars.
know?
Could, yeah, 10 to 20. Whereas the child neglect,
I've had.
Uh-oh.
we're being abducted. We're being invaded.
My God. What up, Asher? What up, what up?
Yeah, we're almost finished over. Well, almost.
Couple more cranks and we'll be finished.
Yeah.
Hi, Asher.
Ashy boy. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Stay there, Ashy. Calm down. He's so excitable. Look at him. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, we got our headphones on, so you can't really hear what's going on. But yeah, these are some tasty Reddit memes.
Oh, God.
Had to deal with CPS though as a child. I can tell you,
Yeah.
them. But really, what else are you gonna do? Are there more kids in a household where medicine is treated like poison? Yikes! Not my
Yeah,
parent, but I
that's
just saw this on
up.
the Book of Faces. I hope it's okay here. Oh, Facebook. I'm dumb. Sorry about that. So my teenager isn't allowed to have Snapchat. She's not even allowed to load anything without checking in first. She loaded it anyway. She got busted, and this is the result. Not even gonna tell her. Just gonna wait till it gets back to her. Parenting 2.0. This is Blank's mom. She isn't allowed to have Snapchat, but she loaded it anyway, so now this account is mine. This is what happens when you disobey your parents. I like that she calls it Parenting 2.0, like she's ascended to being a better parent somehow, when in reality she's just yet again doing that thing where she's making her daughter resent her and hate her.
Also, shitty earrings, honey. Like, look at the earrings.
Yeah.
How much did those cost you on the Home Shopping Network? About $1,000. Yeah.
She has always wanted to be Pocahontas.
Yeah. Instead, she's
Elizabeth Warren.
Pocahontas. Yeah.
And probably fear her, because this feels like the type of woman to scream. I don't know what it is. I'm getting a vibe. I'm making that up. I got no proof of that, but there are a few people out there that know what the fuck I'm talking about with this vibe. She seems like that kind of mom. Dog's cute, though.
He is.
Yeah. Speaking of cute doggos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Asher boy. Look at that. Look at that boy
He's
right
a big
there.
love baby.
Yeah, he is. He's a big old ham. Oh, such a good boy.
I only get to see him once a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes two.
Sometimes, by a miracle. So,
Yep.
all right, that was r/Insaneparents.
Ugh.
Why is this on YouTube? I agree. Why is this on YouTube? And we got some a-holes playing shadow puppets back there.
Shenanigans.
Chicanery! We shall not stand. So we're gonna go ahead and hop off of this, and we hope that you all enjoyed. And until next time, Nate
I'm Chad.
and that's Asher boy, and we'll see you later, everybody. Peace.